works. It's pretty lighthearted and fluffy. It's like eating cotton candy. The show is. That's what the show is. It's bad for your teeth. You'll regret it afterwards, but during the process, you'll enjoy it. So, all right.
There'll be highs, there'll be lows.
That's right. There'll be second guessing of oneself. So, yeah. All right.
Get the camera.
Oh, Ken, I'm only a state away, BB. I'm just saying, man. Indiana's not that far away, my friend. All right. All right. So, of course, you know how we do. We do a couple of getting to know questions. A lot of us know Mars very well because she's into everything, does a little bit of everything. But for some of us that may not know, this will be a little into her. Then we've got some animal pun questions here because we all know Mars. If there's two things Mars love, well, if there's three, it's siege, animals, and puns. But if we had to narrow it down to two, we'll say animals and puns. And then we're actually going to wrap with I've got a little siege quiz here for her.
I'm scared.
So, all right. Okay. All right. So let's get started here. So, where are you from originally?
I am from New Jersey.
Okay.
I've been born and raised there for 25 years.
Oh, wow.
And only just recently moved here. So.
Okay. All right. And
I've never moved houses.
oh, still the same house. You folks still live in the same house?
I've lived in the same house since I was born.
Very cool. Very cool. And obviously they're still there.
Yep, they're still there.
Siblings? Any siblings? Brothers, sisters?
I have two older brothers.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, you're the baby.
I'm the baby.
Mars
I'm
is
so
the
little. I'm so little.
Less excited than I was a second ago. Hey, well, welcome to life. It never lasts. Sorry. All right.
Oh,
so,
you want us to rap? Because, I got bars.
Bars.
I got bars. Mars got bars.
Mars got bars. All right. Animal siege pun. All right. So, what are some of your earliest video game memories growing up?
We were totally a Nintendo household.
Naturally.
So we grew up on Nintendo 64, and
Nice.
I played the crap out of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
Very nice.
And
Very nice.
a lot of Mario Party, a lot of oh god, what was it? Cruising USA and Cruising
Cruising
World.
USA. Yes. Yes.
And my great grandmother had a Super Nintendo, and we used to play Duck Hunt all the time.
Nice.
And Super Mario games, we were a total Nintendo household.
Awesome.
So.
Awesome. All right. So, and I know, okay, so and you listed some, but if you had to pick one favorite game growing up, and I would probably know what it's going to be, but just go ahead and humor us anyway.
Majora's Mask, 100%.
Okay. Yep. 100%. 110%. 110%.
110%.
Absolutely. All
Mario
right.
Party, don't bring up the memories, Robin, okay?
He's like, Mario Party, huh?
He's ruthless. He looks so innocent, but he's not.
Yeah, I can see Robin being ruthless AF in some Mario Party. I believe it. I believe it. All right. So, how did you get into streaming? What's the story there?
I was forced against my will.
Okay.
No, I actually joined Twitch a long time ago, and I never really understood what it was. I always used to watch somebody play, and then I just kind of went on there one day because I think Breath of the Wild came out, and I couldn't afford a Switch. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch this game because this is what this website's for, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I actually discovered his name at the time was TGA Dave, and then he actually changed it recently to Very Dave. You guys all know I love that Dave creepy face emote that I post in chat all of the time.
Indeed, you do.
And then falling through other streams and other people, I eventually ended up here. Finally got a gaming PC, and everyone was just like, "Stream."
You need to stream now.
Okay. So I did. And,
Very cool. And the rest is history, as they say. Very awesome. Okay. So my next question, you kind of answered my next question. You said who was the first streamer you ever watched? It was Dave. And was he your first streamer that you subbed to as well?
He's the first streamer I've ever watched on Twitch, first person I've ever subbed to. I'm still subbed to him.
Awesome.
Very good guy, very funny. I love the dude.
Very cool, very cool. All right, so let's talk about the significance of your Twitch name, Mars Echelon. Break that down for us, please.
Contrary to popular belief, it has nothing to do with the planet.
Yes, does not.
Growing up throughout high school, my favorite band was 30 Seconds to Mars, and their fan base is the Echelon. And I just kind of threw an underscore in the middle. And I've had that username for a long time because everyone just thought it sounded cool. So I was just like, well, that's me.
Yeah, very cool.
This is me now.
Very cool. So, I didn't know that that's what they called their fans.
They call them.
It's literally all 30 Seconds of Mars related. That's very cool.
It has nothing to do with the planet whatsoever.
None. Palavin, what's up? Are you done packing? What are you doing here? Are you done packing? Yes, I am. It's the cleaning that's taking forever. I don't believe you. Friendly guy, what's up, man? Thanks for joining the stream. How you doing tonight?
You really have to clean.
I mean, it's not your place anymore.
Come in and clean anyway,
right? You're not gonna get the security deposit back anyway. Just say goodbye to the security deposit. It's gone.
Pretty much.
All right. Lost my place here. All right. So we know that your favorite band is 30 Seconds to Mars. So for anyone who's not familiar with that, like, so what's your favorite genre of music then? Like what would you categorize 30 Seconds to Mars as, and is that your favorite genre, or is it separate?
Oh God, I would consider them to be a lot of things. I think that the band overall, probably since they first came out, has changed genres quite a bit. When they first came out, they were a little bit harder rock. Obviously, like Jared Leto was known a lot for his like screamy, sultry vocals. He doesn't really scream as much anymore. But like their first album ever, which was self-titled, there was like a lot of screaming, a lot of heavy rock, a lot of heavy guitar, drums.
That's cool.
His brother Shannon's the drummer. And then they came out with A Beautiful Lie, which it was a little bit softer, but still had like that screamy, edgy, very emo-ish kind of like feel to it.
Yeah.
And then when they were going through their lawsuit with their record company, they came out with This Is War, which is that album that has a tiger on it. And actually they had a documentary called Artifact that came out about the entire album. I think that's by far their best album.
Okay.
Still rock related, and now they kind of not so much got away from the instruments, but they've done a lot of like experimental stuff with their instruments. Like I had a lot of drums in there, I had a lot of like synth in there.
Sure. Trying to evolve their sound, right? Which is something a band does. Yeah. That's cool.
But I think alternative rock, like indie rock, is probably like my go-to for a lot of things.
Very cool. Yeah. All right, so we'll skip the question what your favorite album is. I think you just answered that. Do you like to sing karaoke?
I love karaoke. You cannot get into my car unless you are ready for an American Idol concert. Like, you can't like not sing with me. Like I sing all day, every day. Like I'm known in my workplace for humming to myself.
Okay.
People think it's creepy. I do it anyway.
But if people think you're creepy, they tend to leave you alone. So it's not the worst thing, right?
Like, sing talk a lot. I like sing during Siege. I'll sing during Rocket League. Like
it's
like,
singing is a thing.
Like singing.
It's a
I
thing.
love music. Yeah.
Music is life. All right. Okay, so now we got. All right, I guess this is the last kind of getting to know you question. When you were little, who did you want to be? This could be like a profession. This could be like someone famous or someone that you idolized growing up. Anything like that, or did you have one?
Funny enough, I always wanted to be Dr. Dolittle.
Surprising nobody. Yeah.
Eliza Thornberry, because I really wanted to work with. So,
okay, very cool.
Or I wanted to be. I had a thing for Celine Dion. Like I really wanted to be like top notch singer.
Okay.
Like
all right. That's cool. That's cool.
My two loves and mash them into one.
Yeah. Mix those bad boys together. I got you. Okay. All right. So now let's get into some random questions here, which is kind of the bread and butter of what we do on this show. So, okay. So you can pick from either a baby fox or a baby koala. Which one would you adopt?
Fox.
Wow. Didn't even hesitate. Why?
Koalas are actually very nasty.
I've read that somewhere or seen that somewhere.
They're only nice when they're sleepy.
I need that eucalyptus, man.
They make like the cutest noises too. Like you scratch their chin and they go like.
Aw, so that's pretty cute.
They're so cute. They're like little dogs.
Aw, yeah. Foxes are pretty awesome. All right, favorite mythological goddess.
Mythological goddess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Just getting right to the mythology and the lore here. Let's go. What does the fox say?
I have not thought of Greek mythology in a very long time. But I don't know if she's really a goddess, but I've always liked Medusa.
Okay, but
because I was just like, yo, if looks can kill,
like
Medusa,
literally,
right?
literally.
Yeah, like Medusa was my woman.
Okay, yeah. I remember. I don't know if anyone remembers Clash of the Titans, like the old Clash of the Titans, like the old
that movie was so good.
Like 1980 with and the Medusa scene. Like I used to love that scene as a kid. It terrified me. But yeah.
Speaking of movies I've actually seen.
Yeah, yes. You've gotten back some of the mini points you've lost with me over our movie talks. You've gotten Clash of the Titans, so very good.
Less RNG.
RNG. So can we watch that in movie night? Or I mean, I'm not opposed to it. They made a newer one too with Sam Worthington.
Wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't. I mean, the older one's so good because the special effects are so cheesy now that like it's funny to watch, but you still have a respect for what they're trying to do at the time. And so, I don't know.
Oh, for sure.
I wouldn't be opposed. I would not be opposed, Becky. So, okay. You could be a duck or an owl. Which would you be?
Oh God.
You like ducks. I've seen pictures of you with ducks.
I love ducks, but I think I'd have to be an owl.
Your head can turn almost all the way around. That's badass.
I would love to creep people by turning my head around, because that would be a meme to me, and I wouldn't be me.
I would just be like, "Can you hand me that pin over there?" Like, just like, make them freak out in the like dimension. Yeah. All right. Those people.
Plus, I can screech like one, so it's fine.
That's true. This is very true. It's very true. All right. Hopefully these weren't before your time. They might have been. Rugrats or Doug?
Rugrats.
Okay. Yep. Rugrats OP. Yeah, Doug was annoying. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like Quailman OP. Well, like, those are the only scenes I ever found funny.
Did you say a meme? Turns head awkwardly. Dragon Boys, what's up? Thanks for joining the stream. Okay. All right. Okay. This is the most important question.
Okay.
In the entire interview. Not really, but it's a good question.
For this.
I saw your spine stiffen. What house would you belong to in Game of Thrones? And answer this very honestly.
Oh God. What house would I belong to?
No, don't take offense. Do you want me to name the major houses, or do you know most of them off the top of your head?
No, I know the major ones.
Okay. Targaryen, Hugh says. It's a good one. Just because of dragons.
Yeah, I think I'd pick Targaryen strictly for the dragons, but I probably would end up being a Lannister because I'm fucking ruthless.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'd also be 10 times smarter about it.
Right. All right, guys, sound off in chat. I'm curious what house you guys would all be a member of. Me personally, I would choose House Martell. If you do or not know, House Martell is actually the wealthiest house in Westeros. They've got the most. That's right. They got the most fertile fields. They grow most of the food in Westeros in Dorne. So I would go with them. So, and I'm sorry, no, not the Martells. I messed that up. Oh God, what's the name of the family that Joffrey, he was married to their daughter? Not the Martells. I always get this mixed up. Somebody help me out here. All right, whatever. All right. Anyway, but that's the house I would pick. Because they're actually the wealthiest family. They're more wealthy. Everyone tends to think the Lannisters are the most wealthy family, but it's actually... All right, I'm going to look this up right now.
Yeah, but wealth isn't power. Power is power.
No, it's not. You're right. All right, whatever. That's beside the point. Okay. All right. So...
The house that doesn't get killed. Nice cam.
Good answer. Question, does your house contain smoked salmon, eggs, Benny? Because if it does, okay. Jesus,
Hugh, I think we would be able to afford core if we were
Lannisters. Probably. All right. Okay. What would you like to eat for your last meal?
What would I like to eat for my last meal?
As I look up what that planet that family was.
It's not the Martells, because Oberyn was Martell and Oberyn was not.
No, yeah, I know it's not the Martells. It ends with the EL though, and I just can't remember what it is, and it's bugging me.
What would I want as my last meal? I don't know.
Oh,
I really like burritos, but like burritos, I feel like
burritos. Tyrell. Sorry, by the way, it's Tyrell. Yeah. I knew there were L's in there.
Threw me off.
Sorry.
Banana bread
at work?
Hell yeah! Oh God, I don't really know.
Okay, look at he just discovered this meme and he's all about it. I do believe he actually titled his stream "Banana Bread at Work" today, if I'm not mistaken. So
he did. I don't know. Oh my God, I don't know. I really
okay. How about this? Let's go. What's
surf and turf kind of thing.
Okay, that's a good answer. We'll take that. We'll take surf and turf. Okay, I enjoy surf and turf. That's a good answer. We will accept that. All right, real jeans or jeggings?
See, that's a hard thing for a woman, because real jeans have pockets. Jeggings do not.
It's like it's like pockets or comfort, right? Like, I mean, that's essentially what you're trading off, right?
I'd probably go for comfort, because like I think like the jeggings that I buy are still jean material, so they're not like the faux legging. They're like jeans. They just are stretchy and don't have pockets.
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
Gotta be fashionable, you know.
Interesting, but Eddie wasn't there. I was there in spirit, son. I always host you. Absentee dad's always there in spirit. It's fine. Love you much. Comfort plus booty is better than Jesus. Comfort all the way. I mean, I would agree. I bought jeggings that have jeggings that have pockets. Oh my God, the world is broken. That's amazing. Best of both worlds.
Now do have pockets. I went on a search for it though.
I went on a search.
Like, hardcore search for those pockets.
That's amazing. All right. So let's say on the first day of ruling the world, let's say you become Empress Mars. Excuse me. Empress Mars. What would you do? Like, what would be like the first rule? Anything. It doesn't even have to be a rule you instill. What is literally the first thing you do? You have absolute and complete power. World's at your fingertips. What do you do? What's the first thing?
Oh, the first thing I do as an emperor be?
Yes.
Oh God, these are hard questions.
I know. Proud of myself.
If I had world power and could do anything I want, what would I do?
Obviously something memey, right? Like you would do something memey because you could. Like we're talking you've got absolute power. Like this is like North Korea. Like if people don't pretend like they love everything about you, we make them disappear. Like that's what we're talking about here.
It's funny because the only thing playing in my head right now is like Jafar going like ultimate power.
And that's what you do. You would probably just go ultimate power like like in your throne room.
What would I do? I would.
Hugh says put money into research turning food photos into real food and pay off my student loans.
I'd go like full Targaryen and be like, kill all the bad people.
Nice.
But like, I'd want to watch.
Right, you gotta see it.
Like,
gotta see it happen.
But, like, there's certain people in this world that I believe just deserve to burn.
Oh, absolutely,
you know?
absolutely,
and, like,
absolutely.
I don't believe in, you know.
Yeah, she's like, bring them out with my morning meal.
You don't
bring them.
If you do something bad, like to the highest of extents, like you done, son.
Oh yeah. Some answers here. K-Rod says get rid of homelessness, student debt, solve world hunger, sleep.
Sleep, yeah. Sleep's a good
Nice.
answer.
Guys, I'm gonna sleep for like 24 hours. Just you guys got control of this shit. Okay. All right.
Like we definitely do have the capability of ending homelessness, and I also think we have the capability of making third world countries not third world countries.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
But, like, you know, that would require a lot of people to just like each other.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
Step off.
All right. So if you were forced to open a bakery, what would you call it? Come on, it's gotta be some good pun shit right here. Let's go.
I don't know if I'd go pun, or if I went pun, I'd be like, definitely something about being on a roll.
Okay, I mean, right.
It'd be like, call me butter because I'm on a roll or something. But I think that I would go like super old school meme and be like, want to be my little croissant?
Okay.
SNL skit or whatever it was.
Nice. I like it. Did not disappoint.
Butter these buns.
Is there a bakery just called Bakery? Probably. I mean, how could there not be, right? I mean, there's so many bakeries around the place.
Sweets and stuff.
All right.
This is not keto.
Not keto. Yeah.
Not keto.
All right. So, if you could have dinner with 3 people from history, who would you pick?
Robin Williams. Tom Hanks.
Okay.
And oh God, who would the third be?
Who would the third be?
3 people from history. Who would it be? Robin Williams, Tom Hanks, and
Kate. Hi.
Who else would I pick? I don't know who the third would be.
See, you fired out the first 2 so fast that I was super surprised. You've got to get the third one now.
Like, I love Tom Hanks, and Robin Williams is just like super OP. Stephen King.
Okay, good.
Because I would love to pick apart his brain.
Absolutely. Fucked up brain Stephen has. Kate, welcome to the stream. How you doing? George Carlin. Great answer, Tatya. I love George Carlin. Hitler, Jesus, and Alexander Hamilton. Okay, friendly guy. God. That's interesting. I didn't say they had to be people that you liked or revered. It just said 3 people, so that's fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
True.
All right. Would you rather play every instrument or speak every language fluently?
Language, because you can always learn an instrument.
Exactly.
Languages are a lot harder to learn.
I like the idea of you can literally go anywhere in the world and you be able to like get by because you can speak like any language. I think that's That'd be
True.
really cool. So
Also, if you know all the languages, you can still sing.
it's true. It's true. This is true.
Process.
This is true. Music is a language, little Gracie. I wish I was smart enough to make that a trick question.
I see you.
I wasn't though. All right. If you could time travel, would you rather time travel to the past or the future?
Whew. Probably the past. Probably
Yeah.
the past.
Yeah, you know, it's you got inherent dangers with both, right? If you go in the past, you can like say something and be like, "This woman is educated, bad hair at the stake," like, you know, or like you could
I
go
don't
like
think I'd go that far back.
well, I mean, that's the thing, though. I mean, who says you necessarily have control? Or you could go too far forward and there's just nothing there, right? Like past the apocalypse. So
I would prefer to go in the past because at least like even if I went in the past and came back forward, I'd still have the knowledge of things. So like people are like, oh, well, like if you go in the past and fix things, like obviously your life will be different. It's like yes, but like I still have knowledge of the life that I have now. So it's
This is
like
true.
if I went backwards and like fixed something that never brought me to Twitch, I'd still technically all know you up here. So I could just like.
that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. True.
don't
Plus, you could pull a Back to the Future and make yourself rich with like an almanac or something. And you've never seen the Back to the Future movies, or have you?
I don't know if I should answer that on stream.
That's a no. Okay, it's fine. No, we've talked about this one before. My heart is guarded against that one. It's fine. Okay, moving on. All right. What song do you want played at your funeral?
Alibi by 30 Seconds to Mars. Favorite song, hands
I knew it was
down.
gonna be
Has
a
been
30
for years,
seconds.
Never changed.
Awesome, awesome. Bojangles, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. War on Thursday, man. What's going on? Thanks for joining as well. Time is a flat
Thank
circle.
you.
Reality is a construct. That is absolutely right. One of the greatest TV characters of all time from True Detective Season 1. Bojangles, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining as well.
I was gonna say I'd take your banned threat seriously if you spelled it correctly.
Plus, you can freak us out by telling us stuff you know about us. This is true. This is true. All right. Okay. If you could have any mythical creature as a pet, what would it be?
Phoenix.
Nice. Very cool.
Why? Because
Why?
I have it forever.
Ooh, look at you with the canned answer ready to go. And she did not know these questions ahead of time, by the way, if anyone was curious. That was
No, I actually
she's
like
just so good.
asking people that question.
It's a good question.
What's your favorite mythical creature? Because no
Yeah.
one really thinks of questions like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like you could I don't know, it's cool. Also, I've just always liked phoenixes, especially since Harry Potter. I don't know.
Right. Me, I'm a comic book guy, so I think of
They burn
Phoenix.
fire.
Right. Fire, birds are always pretty. So, yeah. All right. All right. If you could have the power to read my mind, but only if I could read yours, would you want that ability?
I ain't scared. I see my mind anyway.
You're right, though.
I got nothing to hide.
True, this is true. Unicorns are sick. I'd get a dragon. We've got 2 votes for unicorn here. Yeah. I feel like unicorns would be secretly super nasty though. Like the really pretty girl at high school who's used to getting their way all the time. Yeah, exactly.
beautiful,
But they're
don't go near
fucking nasty. Yeah. I could totally see
stab
that. Yeah. It's like, oh, look at oh god, the horns in my chest. Like, yeah.
I've been impaled.
All right. End of the world scenario. Why are you valuable?
End of the world scenario. Why am I valuable?
This is the world has ended.
Why am I valuable?
Yeah,
in the end of the world?
what is your value? Yeah, let's say there's a band of roaming people, and they're like, we've got this community where they're gonna shoot you in the head if you're useless, or you're gonna tell us why we should keep you, why you're valuable. What do you tell them?
One, I'm highly intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not scared of a lot, and I'm a natural born leader.
Bam,
So
in the group.
I can easily get towards the top of the pack, and also not get most people killed.
Right.
Mainly because I don't believe that everyone's not I don't think anyone's useless. So there's something for everybody to do.
Sure, everyone's got to roll. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was a deep question. I didn't expect it to be a job interview. Scientist, a good one. That's right. Mars could sign some shit out of the apocalypse. I would agree.
Why should you hire me? Because you have a job posting and you need something.
Yes. Next question.
Next,
Flips hair.
let's go.
All right. Milk before cereal or cereal before milk? Which goes in the bowl first?
I always put the cereal in first.
Okay, why?
Because I will spill the milk in the bowl if I do not.
All right.
But if I'm smart enough to pour the milk at the table, then I just put the cereal in as I eat it, because otherwise it gets soggy. But,
Right,
like, some
right.
cereal's okay soggy, but
Right.
like I don't also eat a lot of cereal.
Yeah, see, I do cereal first because then you can gauge and portion the amount of milk you have, right? Because like you said,
Yeah.
you don't want it to be too soggy, but it's nice when like it does soak up some of that milk, right? And you got that perfect harmony of milk and crunch going on. So
Yeah.
yeah. What kind of
sure
monster
it's
puts
over
milk
here.
before cereal? My children, but they're like they're under 10, so well the ones that do. So I mean, they just don't know
Alright,
any better
so
yet. So you know.
Low-key, we actually have a bowl that separates your milk and your cereal. So you could pour the milk on half the bowl and have cereal on the other half, so that you can essentially put the cereal on the spoon, dunk it. so that it doesn't
Okay.
get soggy
This is some first
for
world
all
shit
of you
right here.
Very fragile people who
Yes.
don't like soggy cereal.
This is definitely some first world shit right here. That's these people need to just need to bite the bullet. What God created this? What demon you mean? Forking
There
millennials.
is one bowl that has been created that is OG, and it is a soup bowl with a built-in straw.
Okay. All right, that's legit.
Don't
That sounds
at me.
legit. That sounds
Don't
legit.
at me.
That sounds legit. You know, it's funny we're saying ugh millennials, but like all of us are millennials technically, except for some of you really young ones. Like even my old ass is a millennial, so I don't know what the back half of our generation is doing, but I weep for them. Okay.
We say yeet, we're millennials.
All right. So, do you squeeze a toothpaste tube from the top or the bottom?
Bottom.
Okay.
And if I ever squeeze from the top, I squeeze from the bottom when I'm done, because it's just annoying
You're right
to
though.
like not have the toothpaste come right out, because I'm always like 5 minutes late.
Right.
I need toothpaste like right now.
Did it now, stat. All right. All right. Can I ask you a question? All right. That was just it. I asked you. I was like, could ask you a question. I did. So that's it. Next
Can I
question.
ask you a question? Next.
Yep. If given the chance to change your name, what would it be?
Oh God. Well, I grew up hating my name, but I kind of like it now, so I don't think I would.
Okay.
Honestly.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
But
What's
I
it-
only grew up hating it because it was a typical like, oh look, Sam I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? Or like, oh, like Sam plays sports, like Sam the man. And it's just like, now if you call me Sam, I'm gonna rip your throat out. So-
Right.
And if you call me Sammy, I'm gonna rip your throat out and then make you eat it.
Where's Where's Bojangles at?
Epo, where you at?
So yeah, so in chat, what about you guys? What are some names that if you could change your name? Becky, it's a good name, I heard. I mean, it's true. Hugh?
I heard Becky also has really good hair.
Yeah, Becky with the good hair, of course, naturally. I was almost named Alonzo. So
My name
Thanks,
is supposed
Dad.
to be Simone.
Simone.
And
Yeah,
if I was a guy, I was supposed to be Paul.
Paul.
And I always think of the freaking Jimmy Neutron thing. Hi, I'm Paul.
Paul.
I'm Paul.
I want my name to be Gracie. No, Gracie, is that how you spell it normally, or did you stylize it for Twitch? Because I know you pronounce it like the traditional spelling of Gracie, but is that how you actually spell it too? I'm going to go with yes. I changed my real name to Tatya. I mean, your real name is Tatya now, whether you want it to or not, Tatya, so that's
Come on,
fine.
Becky, I'd be a dope ass Paul. Okay.
All right. What? All right, and I know you love animals, all right?
Yes.
But let's say in this scenario, you value your life more than the life of the animal in this life and death scenario. What is the largest animal you could beat with your bare hands?
Ooh. I mean,
And let's say you don't even have to kill it. You just have to beat it enough that it's like, fuck this, I don't want any of this human, and it like scurries away. Does that make you feel better because you don't have to kill it?
I don't know. I could kill an animal.
Okay.
You come at me. I'm coming at you. Honey. Like,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
no.
Josh, bear.
Bear. I mean, I could probably take out a bear. Bears are skittish.
There's a lot of things that fall into the purview of bears as well. Technically, red
Yeah.
pandas are bears. I fuck a red panda
They
up.
are.
So.
I know. They're like the explosion in my brain every day. What? Not like this emote. Like what?
What?
What can I beat up? I don't know. I could probably take on an ostrich. Let's go.
Oh, wow. You're just swinging for the fence. Yeah.
Dude, they got a big neck.
They do have a big neck. It's something to grab. Yeah. Yeah.
Just go in swinging. Just go. Elbow first. Go in there.
Right.
Thanks, dude.
Great answer. All right. So, what fictional place would you like to visit? Fictional place.
But okay. Oh God!
Comment of the night, Robin. Very good.
Weird place that I would like to visit. I feel
Fictional
like this is
place.
just, like,
Fictional place.
fictional.
It was
Yeah.
a fictional.
I don't know what I just said. I don't know the words that actually came out of my mouth.
I think you said weird. I just want to make sure you heard fictional, so you weren't trying to think of like an actual, like a real weird place. That's all.
I don't know. Like, all right. So, like, I would love to go see like the Game of Thrones universe, but I'd probably also be murdered. So, like, I don't want to really go there. But like, I'm fine seeing it. But like, it's super cliche just from my childhood. Like, I would love to go to Hogwarts.
Okay.
It's such a cliche answer, but like, I also don't really know any other crazy fictional places that I would want to go to except to like SpongeBob's house. So, like,
SpongeBob's house. Oh my god.
I mean,
That's a good
it'd be
answer.
a dope time.
I would like to. I would like to visit Springfield, like the Simpsons Springfield. I just want to see what I look like as a. I just want to see what I look like as a Simpsons character. I think that'd be kind of dope. So.
Yeah, we could also go to Rhode Island. Get a little family guy in there. But, like,
it's a little Rhode Island.
I've been to Rhode Island, so like it's not.
Yeah, it's not as fun. It's not as fun.
Crazy. Yeah.
It's not as fun. K-Rod, I couldn't beat up an animal. I know. You know that the Australians lost a little war to emus, right? Yes, there was a very good episode on the Dollop on that. K-Rod could probably tell you about that. The Subnautica world. I was like, what are you going to do to... What are you going to do to a red panda, Eddie? If this red panda wants to fight me, I would punt said panda. I would. But it would have to be really mean because they're super cute. Like in the Columbus Zoo here, like you can, like the red panda, like it's not even in the gate. It's just, there's like a waist-high fence. I just want to be like,
Right,
and then I'd probably lose fingers. So
you don't want to kill an animal, but if an animal is killing you, you're either going to fight or flight.
Exactly.
And trust me, 90% of you will fight.
Exactly. That shit will kick in. All right. Okay. If you didn't have to sleep, what would you do with the extra time?
Dude, I don't sleep anyway. Like, I would just continuously play Siege forever. No.
I mean, really though.
I would say, do I sleep though? Like, come on.
No. What is sleep?
No, I would just keep spending time with people. I think spending time with people is probably like my favorite part of the day.
Okay. See, I was thinking I'd do like a Doctor Strange and like study something in like during my sleep hours, but no, I'd probably just video game and hang out with friends that like are on the West Coast.
I might use that extra time to actually get a book in. Because like my whole book collection has significantly suffered because I play games with people, but like I'm not mad about it.
Same.
But, like I would love to be able to read more books.
Same.
So, get that Pirate Legend, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Scratching your eye, but it's still itchy.
But it's still itchy. All right. What job would you be terrible at?
Customer service. You got a problem? Don't be an idiot. Or what job would I be terrible at? Writing those warning labels for things.
Oh God.
back to Twitch crew Gen Chat. Like, hey, don't be an idiot. Don't insert this inside you. Like,
right.
And if you're going to, please make sure it's not on.
Yeah. You just say common sense. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So favorite drink. Let's go both alcoholic and then non-alcoholic for this.
Alcoholic first. Typical basic bitch. I love coconut rum. Like I love coconut rum.
Delicious.
But I enjoy Kraken. I love all kinds of rum. I do not discriminate against the rum.
Rum's a good answer.
And I like tequila.
Ooh, tequila. Yes.
I think I'm like one of the few people that actually enjoy straight tequila.
I mean, I'm one of those people too. Especially you get some Patron going. Yeah,
you get
fantastic.
some good tequila, like you're set.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have a fun time, whether you want to or not. That's what tequila's like. We are gonna have fun now. All right, so non-alcoholic
drink.
Yeah.
I like to split these two apart from like soda and not soda. So soda would be vanilla Coke, 110%.
Yeah, duh.
Not soda would be peach Snapple, 100%.
Ooh, peach Snapple. Mm-hmm. All right.
110%. Absolutely.
Okay. Good answers.
The nectar of the gods. Also, like, this is just satisfying, okay?
It is, and that's the same noise in all the commercials, and it's like actually how it sounds. It's kind of cool. Mm-hmm. So some answers here: Moscow Mule, Kraken, tequila, Fireball. Ooh, Fireball.
When you get a little bit older, Fireball will significantly drop on your.
Yes, it will. It will. I was gonna say smoking like a young buck. There, I got you. Local taco bar here has $5 Modelo's and a shot of Jose. Oh, dude. I'm coming to hang out with you Thursday. It gets real very quickly. Yes, yeah. Yes, Gracie. Yes. Us and your short height and your diminutive hands, we are going to party at TwitchCon. It's going to be awesome. Sprite and Kool-Aid since I don't drink. Hey, that actually sounds really good, though.
All right.
Mixing the carbonation with the deliciousness. Oh
If
yeah.
you like champagne, or if you have like champagne but you like mimosas, Sprite and orange juice taste very, very similar to a mimosa.
Yep. Yep. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. My
Also, Sprite
kids actually love
cranberry
that.
juice.
Yeah. Yeah, my kids love a little Sprite with their orange juice. It's one of their favorites. So, okay, all right. So this is an opportunity for you to talk for probably about an hour here because I'm asking you what pets did you have growing up.
All right, so actually, funny, I did not have a dog until I was at least 12.
Okay.
So we had a beagle. We had a little beagle puppy because beagles are my favorite.
Beagles.
And my mom thought that we were way too young to be able to handle the beagle. I was also playing soccer 7 days a week. I played soccer 7 days a week because I was like super, super little.
Yeah.
So like we didn't have the time to really put into the dog.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, like we didn't have time to train it properly, so like it was very nippy and whatever. So like,
Sure.
we actually gave the dog away to a farm. So like they had super cool life. They used to send us pictures all the time. And then I had, she was a Chow Lab mix. I got her my second day of 8th grade, and she was a therapy dog. She was all this stuff. I did a lot of stuff with her, a lot of volunteer work with her. Ended up having to put her down my second day of senior year of high school.
Oh.
Yeah, the day we picked her up in the shelter, we went to the shelter. My mom's like, we're just going to look, and I'm just like, okay, bitch, like, okay.
Okay, bitch.
I see you. So we go to the shelter, and my mom's like looking at like all the little cute, like happy little dogs, and she was the first one right in the door. They had this little tiny window right inside the door where all the kennels were. And I looked in there, and like we didn't go into the room, and I'm just like, Mom, that one.
Yeah.
And she's like, why? I said, I don't know, just that one.
That's the one.
And like we went in there, like she would not get up, she wouldn't wag her tail, she wouldn't do anything, she wouldn't even look at us. My mom was walking back and forth down the kennels, and I just sat there with her, and like she started like inching closer. And then eventually, like we took her outside, and like she was a super aloof dog, but like chows are naturally aloof. But like she went outside and she sat like right next to my leg.
Aw.
And then like I convinced my mom like to get this dog. And then it turns out that this dog was found with absolutely no hair on his body. They were gonna put her down. Some lady put her own money into her, got all of her hair back. And the day we picked her up was her 1-year anniversary in the shelter. So like,
oh wow,
I was like that dog. Like I needed that dog.
Yeah.
And then after we put her down, we didn't even last a month and we got a new puppy. That was a rescue.
The
from
doors
North
were
Carolina.
opened. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like everyone was just like, we need a dog. Like this needs to happen. Like
I want a dog.
Mopey.
Yeah.
Everyone was so mopey. And then we ended up getting Rocky, who's a lab border collie, Australian Shepherd mix. And we do agility with him. He's a therapy dog, like all that cool stuff. And now I have a Dalmatian.
Okay. Doggos.
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 I really want a chinchilla, but like my mom won't let me have one.
Now,
I get one now, but like she wouldn't let me have one.
Now, do chinchillas are the ones they like to roll in dirt, right? Isn't that like their thing? Like you have to go like a special dirt.
You can't wash their hair because their hair is actually so fine that if you wash it, you'll ruin their coat.
Okay.
So they actually take dust baths to clean themselves.
Oh, okay, very cool. I knew there was something about this.
Graded. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
sounds like it would get everywhere.
Yeah.
Price to pay for cuteness. All right.
Well, 100%.
101 Dalmatians. All right. I also take dust baths. All right. So you've been cryogenically frozen for 100 years. You get thawed out. What's your first question?
Are burritos still open?
Yes.
What were the rest of the siege operators? Will I ever reach plat in Rocket League? That's not Snow Day or Rumble. No, what would my first question be?
All great answers.
My first question would be, should I go back?
You're right.
like, should I go back in
Should
there?
I? Yeah.
I like the cold, but like it's fine. You know?
Right. I really like sleeping. I can sleep for another 100 years. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the? We're the same person.
These are questions I need to know, guys. Okay.
Captain America. Are we playing Siege after this, friendly guy? Dude, it's a day that does this day end in a Y? Like, come on. All right. Best book or series you have ever read?
Oh God. So I read this entire series throughout high school, and it was called Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick.
Okay.
And it was like it was like when Twilight was super big, so like I went against the grain and read something that wasn't about vampires.
Rebel.
But no, I really like that series. I've never read Harry Potter, but I heard
Same.
those books were amazing. I would love to read Game of Thrones. I also heard those books were amazing.
Yes.
Other books I like Of Mice and Men. Tuesdays with Morrie.
Okay.
The Outsiders was actually the first book I ever
The
finished
Outsiders, yes.
It was actually the first book I ever finished from start to finish.
Soda Pop.
Like as a
Ponyboy.
semi-young adult.
Yeah.
I'll read anything. I like a lot of horror books too.
Horror's good.
I always grew up reading my dad's Stephen King books. So
Oh, I love Stephen King. I discovered Stephen King late in life, but he's a guy like I've made it a goal to read all of his works, and I'm about a third of the way there because I mean he's just written so much. So might join for a Carry On Siege for once. Gracie, do it. You should have already done it by now. I'm guilting you now. Even I've read Harry Potter. Well, the first three. I have not. I like the Urban Dictionary book. All right, one of my favorite books is literally called. And in Hugh, I'm going to actually send you a copy because I think you would like it. It's called Shit My Dad Says. And it's literally just this small book of like all these things that this guy's dad has said like over like the 30 years of raising him. And it's honestly one of the best things I've ever read. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. All right.
It's actually funny. There was this blog on the internet too. So this guy.
You have it? Yes. Sorry.
Yes. There was this guy who paired up with his friend who was a photographer. And every single day for years, he wrote a different blog post. And it was called... this is like, what is it called? I have it. I wrote this for you, and he actually eventually turned it into a book. I have the book version of it. But it's like I showed it to like so many people, and every single person who has read it has basically said like me reading this feels like he's exactly talking to me. And his like if you read it like out of context, his posts are like super, super vague.
Sure.
But like they're relevant. And I've always really liked that blog, and I like the fact that he turned it into a book.
Very cool. Very cool.
But like, so if anyone's like super into like existential blogs, like it's a really good read. Like I don't read a lot, but like it's worth it.
Awesome. Very cool.
100%.
Very cool. Very cool. Gracie, you have that book too. It's a great book. It's like. Yeah, okay, like if you're like in the bathroom, it's a great book to read when you're sitting on the toilet. I'll just put that out there. Just saying. And you can read it off the toilet too, but it's just one of those like, yeah, it's good. Sitting on the toilet. All right. Jesus. All right. Name 3 significant numbers in your life.
Numbers? Mm-hmm. The number 7.
You are in soccer.
That was my soccer number since ever. The number 12.
Okay.
Because that was my best friend's growing up birthday. His birthday was February 12th. Okay. And like he was always like super doped out for his birthday. He's like, yes, my birthday.
Birthday!
So 12. Yeah, it was like the one day he looked forward to. So I'm just like, yay, birthday. What else? What other day is number is super significant?
Oh, come on. I'm thinking this.
I like the number 3.
Okay.
And because it's surrounded around a lot of paranormal horror things, and I love paranormal horror. So
yes.
Like, 3 is just like spooky.
Spooky. Spoopy. Spoops. 9, lol. Yes, little Gracie, you win the prize. I don't know what the prize is yet, but you're gonna get one.
Number 5 because it means that I aced in Siege. No.
I was going to say, or 5 because that's your birthday, Cinco de Mayo, which if you could have a day on any fucking holiday like Cinco de Mayo, are you kidding me? So jealous.
Baby.
It's amazing. All right.
That's where my love for tequila came from, to be honest.
Probably. Okay, so spirit animal.
Elephants.
Okay.
Because I've always been told I'm very wise.
Yes, I was going to say some of the most intelligent animals in the animal kingdom. Yep. Okay. So what is the dumbest way you have been injured?
Running after a school bus.
Does that disappoint? Now, again, walk me through this. Were we talking like, did you like face plant? Like, did you just trip? Did you like?
So my mom believed that books were too heavy for children's backs, and I had a rolling book bag. That was heavy as hell, and I was practicing the piano in the morning before I went to school, Because I wanted to get good at this really good jazz song, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna play this. Mom, let me know when it's 7:15, so I can go outside because the bus comes at 7:20.
Okay.
She tells me that it's 7:20, not 7:15, and the bus goes flying by, and there's
Oh,
the
God.
other kids get picked up right down the street from my house. So I take this freaking rolling book. She still feels bad about it to this day. Like, I still make her feel guilty. Like, apparently, as a kid, I was cursing her out down the street.
Nice.
And I was only in like second grade, so like this is bad. But I was rolling this damn book bag down the street, and it hit a crack. I got stuck. I fell forward, and it landed on my arm.
Oh God.
And like it was bruised from like here to here.
Yeah.
Still went to school.
Naturally.
Yeah, so my mom drove me to school in utter shame. And naturally, because I played soccer at recess, I played soccer with all the boys, and someone ended up kicking it.
Oh.
So I'm not sure if it broke from the fall or if it broke from someone kicking it, but those two just did not mesh. Yeah. So running after a school bus.
Nice. Very good. Did not disappoint.
Yeah.
And everyone got some people sharing here in chat. I was picking up my kittens and bringing them over on a ferry. They pooped in the litter box in the car. I opened up the tailgate, threw the turd off the side of the ferry we were on, and I turned quickly the corner of the tailgate at my temple. And I got a slight concussion.
What a shitty injury.
Oh, God. That's okay. All right. Very good. Very good. 5 points. Long story short, my dumbest way I got injured taught me at an early age about Newton's third law. Very good. Took the day off work, no big deal. I fell in a moving vehicle to see The Sixth Sense. I never saw The Sixth Sense. Oh God, it's amazing, guys. All right, I got to share mine. So I remember I lived in Baltimore, Maryland as a kid, a suburb of Baltimore. It's called Jarrettsville, and it was like a subdivision. We were riding our bikes around in the summer, and there was an old couple that lived at the bottom of this hill, and they had a cherry tree like at the edge of their yard. So what all the neighborhood kids would do, we would always, and it would like hang over the street, so we would just ride under it and like pull like cherries off constantly.
Please continue.
And so one day, I'm doing my thing, and I just got a mountain bike, right? So I had the front brake and the back brake, right? And so I'm going to reach up and get some cherries. I hit the front brake like an idiot instead of the back brake. The back of the bike just completely launches me over the handlebars. I fall off, bike falls on me. I had the cherry in my hand though, so it was worth it. And somehow I didn't break anything. I don't know how, but it was like all my friends were there and like saw it. We talked about it for the rest of the summer. It was awesome.
Beautiful.
It was awesome. Okay, all right. So that concludes the random question portion of the interview here. So now we're going to move on to some. Yeah, she made it. All right. So anyone who doesn't know, or most of you probably do, like I said, Mars loves her some puns. Okay, she loves puns. She loves animals. So I have concocted here some very horribly constructed animal pun questions, and let's see how she does. So
I'm scared.
All right. Let's go.
I'm out of practice because everyone yells at me for my puns. So I stopped doing them.
I had too many stories. I ran into a guy swinging a metal bat at full power once. Oh, God. Broke my glasses. Glasses brand was named Home Run. You're lying. That's too awesome. / I'm happy you're still here because that could have turned out a lot of ways. Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So dogs have fleas. What do sheep have? And don't worry, I'll give you like a couple seconds, and if you don't, I'll just tell you the answer because
dogs have fleas. What do sheep have?
Hey guys, you can answer in chat too. Mars isn't allowed to look at chat. It's fleece. Good.
Fleece?
Yeah.
Fleece.
Very good. Okay. What color socks do bears wear? This is kind of a trick question, honestly. Good. All right. 2 for 2. Okay. All right. What do you call a bird in the winter?
Bird.
Bees? Very good. All right. 3 for 3. Okay, this one's easy. I'm ashamed of this. What animal is bad to play cards with? Go ahead. Come on.
Cheetah.
Yes. Okay. Man, I was really proud of these two. All right. What do you call a grumpy cow?
A grumpy cow?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, yes. She's stumped. Excellent.
A mad cow.
Close. Moody.
Oh, that one's funny, too. That's funny, too. Okay.
All right. What does an evil chicken lay?
What does an evil chicken lay? I hate chickens.
I hate chickens. Not on chicken side.
Original spawns of Satan.
Close. You're close. As a hint, you're close with the spawn of Satan thing. You're close.
With which part? The spawn or the Satan?
The Satan. The Satan. The Satan.
Oh God. I don't know.
Deviled eggs. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
One.
Yeah. I'm proud of that one. All right. Why are frogs happy?
Why are frogs happy?
This one's like the answer to this one's like really. Yeah, I don't expect you to get this one. The answer's too tough. They eat what bugs them.
They eat what bugs them. That is a total dad joke.
Come on, that's good. That's good.
You know,
John, welcome to the stream.
Again, I was thinking because I find everything riveting.
Okay, so you're almost too good for this. You've got to like pretend like you're not as intelligent. Yeah, when you're answering these. K-Ride deviled eggs, very good. That was good. You got that one. Very good. Happy feet.
Mars Derp. It's fun.
All right. What is a T-Rex's favorite number? Don't overthink it.
I'm overthinking it.
You're already overthinking it. 8. 8. His favorite number's 8. That one's shit. I'm sorry. All right. How does a dog stop a video?
How does a dog stop a video?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. He pauses it.
All right, I'll give it to you. The pause button. Yes.
Okay.
Good. All right. What animal grows down as it grows up?
What animal grows down as it grows up? Potbelly pig. Because their stomachs get bigger. Because they're freaking.
I like where your head's at. A goose. A goose. Down feathers. A goose.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's like every bird, though.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, whatever.
Penguins.
What part of the fish weighs the most? This is probably a pretty easy one. My brain is melting. Yes. Once again, what part of the fish weighs the most? Answer is.
I don't know.
The scales.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right, I got a few more. All right. I'm just at this point. I'm just proud of myself.
For fuck's sake.
That's all this is. Right? Is just me trying to show off. So, all right.
So I could turn anything into a.
Yes, you can.
Answers?
All
Okay.
right. But you're actually doing really good so far. You've gotten more than you've missed. So,
Progress.
that's right. What do you call a frog with no legs?
Unhappy.
Ah, very good. Okay. Yeah. All right. What do you give a sick horse?
What do you give a sick horse?
Cough syrup. You give him cough syrup.
Dude, I went.
All right.
Dark word on that.
What were you gonna say?
Euthanasia. Based on my studies, any sick horse is not worth having.
Tatcha, horse pill.
Horse pill?
12 gauge? Jesus, you.
See, oh damn! So that is exactly like the other joke.
All right.
Like, you need tea because your voice is a little hoarse.
Oh my god! All right. Well, we'll skip to the last one here and get through Nine's horrible animal puns that he's proud of. Okay. Where do hamsters come from? You should be able to get this one.
Where do hamsters come from?
Mm-hmm.
The universe of Hamtaro.
Hamsterdam. Hamsterdam.
The universe of Hamtaro. Also, please tell me that someone else knows what Hamtaro is.
I do. Even I know what Hamtaro is. So.
Hamtaro.
Angel Snowfield, what's up, man?
It was on 7:00 a.m. every morning.
It's amazing.
School. Right after was Transformers.
Transformers? Love Transformers and all its iterations. Okay, so we are almost done here, guys. So we're gonna wrap this up with and Mars, you've done fantastic, by the way. Thank you for doing this. It's been great. You've been a great sport. So everyone knows me and Mars are very big. We love Rainbow Six Siege, as a lot of us do.
Siege!
Sage! All right, so this is a little siege quiz I put together here. All right, it ranges from stupid easy to what in the hell, Eddie? So all right, so let's get started. All right, name one of the shield ops.
I mean, I can name all of the shield ops.
I know you could, so go right ahead.
Monty, Blitz, Fuse, and Clash.
Okay, This one's a little on the trickier side, but if you think about it in terms of operators you like to use, you'd be able to figure this out. And I'll even give you a hint that it's on attack. What assault rifle has the highest fire rate? Highest rate of fire? And you don't even have to say the actual name of the gun. You can just say the operator's gun if you don't know the name of it. It's not Habana.
I want to say Twitch's F2.
Good. That's absolutely it. Yep.
Okay.
Very good. All right.
I know things. Drake's gonna know things.
What state is Pulse from?
North Carolina.
Yeah, she's on that one. Okay.
I knew that because I moved here too.
Yeah.
I was like, dope. I still hate you though.
I still hate you though. All right. What is the name of the terrorist group that you fought when you do, situations and terrorist hunt?
Oh, the White Mask.
There you go. Very good. All right. What Doc was born in what city in France? Don't overthink it.
Paris.
Yep. Very good.
Okay. All right. It's like, okay.
What submachine gun has the highest rate of fire? And your hint is obviously it's defense because it's a submachine gun. All right. And it's also an operator that you like to use.
It's an operator.
But you don't like to use this gun. That's your other hint. Because this is kind of like a... not even I know all the submachine gun stats, so... And your other hint is that it was the operator that you just gave me an answer for. I literally give you all the hints.
Wait, what? You cut out on that one for me.
It's the operator that you just gave an answer for.
For Doc?
Mm-hmm. It's the P90.
P90?
Yep.
I was going to say, okay.
Mm-hmm. No one uses the P90 because it's ass, but it's got the highest fire rate.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So good so far. Good. Okay. The map house, right? Sweaty house map, aka the run out map, as I like to call it, is in what state?
It's got palm trees, so something. California.
Good. Ding ding ding. Okay. This is a little more obscure. The JTF2 is from what country?
I'm trying to think of what operation that was.
Do you want a hint?
No.
Okay.
The Joint Force, which...
Don't look at chat!
I'm not looking at chat, I'm looking up, that's why I'm looking up. Chat's here.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
I want to say it was Black Ice, so I'm going to guess Canada.
Good. It is Canada. Very good. Very good.
I know things!
Dude,
I was so nervous.
You're doing great. All right. This one's easy. This is a little soft, underhand softball for you. The Spetsnaz is from what country?
The Spetsnaz is from what country? Russia?
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
All right. What color are IQ's sneakers?
In which skin?
The default skin.
Regular.
Default.
Purple.
Yep. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. What submachine gun can Mute use?
Fuck if I know.
Didn't even try. The MPK5. MP5K.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
You're like, I don't know. All right. How many exothermic charges can Thermite carry?
2, because I shot both of them out.
You'll never forget that. Oh no!
I panicked, and
It's so funny.
It was so bad. I was just like, "Oh, please."
I was like, Did you shoot the second one? You're like, I shot the second one.
I shot both of them because I screamed at the top of my lungs. Yes, I did.
That was amazing. All right. The clubhouse map is in what country?
Germany.
Very good.
Okay.
All right. The name of Thermite's assault rifle. No clue. The 5.56 XI.
So I know a lot of stuff, just I don't really.
Right. You're doing great so far. All right. So how many black eyes does Valkyrie carry?
3.
Good. All right. What's Habana's gadget called?
The X Kairos.
Very good.
My girl,
Habana.
my girl.
I love how you guys are answering this in chat. I love it. Also, SMG Chi has the fastest fire rate. Eddie Ree. Well, to be fair, this answer might have been old. So, but that's what I thought it was too. Cam, I was honestly surprised it was a P90 because I thought it was SMG 12 too. Because it's got kick. All right, so what is it called?
I only thought Doc guns. So.
Yeah. All right, so what is it called when you kill someone who is repelling? Like, what's the bonus called if you kill someone who does that?
I know this, and I don't know why I know this.
Because it's always fun when you get it.
Has something to do with pigeons.
Yes.
But I don't know the other half of it.
Clay pigeons.
Okay.
For anyone who doesn't know, clay pigeons, what they call the little disc that you shoot when you go like when you do like sport like
Oh, like the disc throwing thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Clay pigeons.
I knew it had something to do with pigeons. What is it called? Death.
All right. How many bonus points do you get for a headshot?
20.
Very good. Who can use, and you're probably not going to know this because like you said, you don't know the actual names of the weapons. You know their stats and stuff, but you don't know actual names. Who can use the OTS-03?
I do know this one because it's the only op who can in this class.
Yeah, it's very good. Good. All right.
Rifle, baby.
On attack, how many female operators are there?
I'm sorry, what?
On attack, how many female operators are there? On just attack.
Okay, hold on.
No, Cam. I mean, don't look at chat. Yeah. Wait. It's okay. We all count on our fingers. I did do I did answer this question too.
Dude. There's Ash, there's Twitch,
Mm-hmm.
there's Zofia, there's Hibana, there's Finka, there's IQ, Nomad now. I feel like I'm missing one.
You're missing a couple.
Yeah, I know. I mean, hold on.
This seems like an easy question at first. You got to really think about it. Yeah.
Because I don't play anybody on attack except for Hibana. I'm missing a couple?
Yeah, you are.
No, that's not attack. On attack? Oh, Gridlock now. Yeah. How many am I missing? Tell me that.
How many have you numbered? Have you named? I lost track. You got to like 7, I want to say. All right, let's do it again. All right. Do you want to hear the answer or do you want to enumerate them? All right, let's name them.
Ash, Twitch, IQ, Hibana, Zofia, Gridlock, Nomad, Finka. I feel like I'm missing someone on
2 more.
2 more? on attack?
Okay, at this point, I basically gave you the answer, so it's 10. There's 10 females on attack.
There's 10 of them, yeah.
There's 10.
Okay.
Yes, there's 10.
Can I get the first letter, please? Can I have them used in a sentence? No. Can I have their country of origin?
I honestly don't have them listed here. I just looked it up and I wrote the answer down. I did. So all right. To the internets. All right. Siege Operators 2019. All right. So.
Who am I missing? It's bothering me.
You're gonna be so mad. You're gonna be like, damn it, Eddie. Okay. So.
I'm trying to think across like the top and like I'm trying to picture
like visualize the icons in your head. All right, so we have Ash, Twitch, IQ,
yeah,
Hibana, Ying.
Oh yeah, Ying. Yeah.
Zofia, Dekebi, Finka.
Oh, those are the 2 I'm missing.
Gridlock.
Yeah.
Nomad. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I actually play Ying a lot.
Horde host, kidding. It's fine, Gracie. It's all right. All right, so Doka Bay. All right, last question here. This was kind of obscure. Huh?
Okay.
All right, this
Under pressure is hard.
Yeah, it is. So this is one of the many nebulous siege facts that Cam always likes to drop on us all the time. He was the one that actually told us this. So who are the team leads for both attack and defense? Remember we talked about this?
I do not remember talking about this.
Okay, all right, never mind then.
Yeah.
All right, so
no.
So on attack, so like remember the very awesome the short Rainbow Six Siege movie, the like 5-minute the hammer and the scalpel. There is the scene when Harry is talking to Dekebi, and anyone who hasn't seen this, you should. It's fantastic. There's a big board.
About the people whose name were on the board.
Yes,
okay. Yes. Not the people who were on the phone.
Yeah. So on attack, the leaders are Ash, Thatcher, and Dekebi. And on defense, it's Castle, Cav, and Doc. So I thought it was a cool little fact.
So I knew Ash and Doc and Cav because Cav was on the phone.
Yeah,
but I didn't know the other ones.
Yeah. So
okay.
No, you did good. I would say you passed this test though. I don't know what your actual percentage is, but you passed. You passed the siege test.
Probably better than my GPA.
But yeah, so that's all I got. That's all I got, guys. This was a lot of fun, Mars. Thank you so much for hanging out. This is a ton of fun. Guys, thank you so much for coming, hang out, and chat. You guys are awesome as always. It was a ton of fun. So yeah, we're gonna go. No, she said all three. Or yeah, you said Blitz, Montaigne, and
Blitz,
Fuse,
and Clash.
Recruit doesn't count.
Oh, for God's sakes, Tatia! You are now rewarded 1 TK.
I have a question. No, I have a question. Hugh, what is your question, sir?
I'm scared. If it's gonna be calzones or Pizza Pops calzones.
What is thy question, sir?
Siege right now? What? Boy.
Never mind. Dude, I was sitting here waiting to hear your question. You said never mind.
No, he said siege right now, and they said never mind because it said Pizza Pops and calzones.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right,
so he wants to play with siege with everybody who's not me right now.
Basically. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, hey, that concludes our interview. Had a ton of fun once again. Amara, thank you so very much. You were fantastic.
Of course.
So yeah, what we're gonna do as usual, we're gonna go ahead and raid somebody. I don't have my web version of Discord working. It was giving me trouble, so I can't see who's actually on. So if you guys want to give some suggestions here, then we'll go ahead and get that set up, and we will drop some love. Let me ask a question. Well, first of all, is Core still the feature member of the week? Is it still that week?
No,
it's not. I never get that right.
It's Akaric.
Oh, that's right. Is he streaming?
Yeah. No.
Okay. Is Core streaming?
Mr. Bojangles is.
Oh, is he? It's good enough for me.
Is.
All right.
Good enough for me.
I just I told her to raid somebody, so. But yeah, any announcements here, Marzi, or anything you want to make an announcement about the tournament or anything like that?
So the tournament's going to be on Saturday, March 30th at 2 p.m. EST. And in the announcements channel, there is a poll for which game you want to play. I think right now, Apex has the lead by far, and then second is Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers!
Actually, Bojangles gave me a super cool idea for the Apex tourney, so I think I might run with that if that is chosen.
Okay.
Which it most likely will be.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
That's all I got.
Sounds good.
And Sea of Thieves Day is a Saturday, so...
Yep.
And also on Sea of Thieves, they're having a gold hoarder event where you get like not double the rep, but like higher rep for whatever you get. So like if you're still trying to get that Pirate Legend,
get that Pirate Legend. Scramble, scramble, scramble. Very cool, very cool. Well, hey guys, have a good night. Thanks again so much. We'll be back in a couple weeks. My next I'm the host. My next guest is going to be Infinity Biscuit. Should be fun. See you guys 2 weeks from now. Movie night choices. We'll get those narrowed down in the movie night chat, and we'll get that out, and then that'll be Sunday. So, we're going to try to do an earlier time on Sunday. Some people have been possibly requesting to try that, so we're going to give it a go at 6. If you can't make it at 6, don't worry. We'll do it again at 8:30, whatever we pick. So, all right. So, without further ado, let's get those emotes ready to go. The timeouts, the time's going. Let's hit Mr. Bojangles up. Let's ask him if he's got some chicken. I love chicken.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.